put some music on while we get some people joining. Let everyone get a chance to find the stream. Wait, hold on. Okay, I got my chat up, a live chat. And also I'm putting a little message out saying that we're live right now. Tell everyone to join the Ariana Capri rave. It's a Danganronpa rave in here. Hold on, I need to make a post saying, we are now live playing Danganronpa. Pull up. Boom. Now everyone knows to pull up. I had to get like this like needed to be my intro music. Actually, wait, I'm gonna pull up. Okay, I need to go to my live real quick so I can monitor the chat from my phone. Where is my stream, bro? Oh, there it goes. Oh wait, I just realized the chat is like falling off the screen. Okay, hold on. Yeah. I'm like looking at it. The chat is like falling off the screen. I'm gonna put y'all back up. How do I move a button? Huh? Oh. Oh, did not mean to do that. How do I move the chat box? Can I like, oh, there you go. There, it shouldn't be falling off now. Boom. I've never seen a character that has my middle name. You're right. Headphones on. Headphones plugged. Oh my god. Okay. We were having issues with the audio last night. Cause I can hear myself echoing, which it wasn't really appearing in the stream itself, but I just don't like it, like when it's, cause I can hear it and it really confuses me hearing my voice twice. Okay, that's a little, okay. It's just like when I have it like really up there, that's a lot. Rowan. Oh, sick. My name is Ariana. Well, nice to meet you, Rowan. Alright. Dude, as much as I would love to like play in sunglasses, like low-key, I'm like low-key so down to do that though. I kind of want to do that. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, we're so ready now. Also, audio jump scare warning. The freaking Danganronpa intro is so loud. Where'd it go? Every time I open the game, I literally have to reset,
Danganronpa.
I'd better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death was estimated to be about 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Monokuma file? Okay.
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that?
so...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door has been jammed shut with a chair from inside the rec room. Oh my god, bro. Nope, we are not. I literally said we are not going to be, making people uncomfortable in my chat when they batch me nicely. Yes, it's okay. Literally, everyone watches freaking story games in the background. I love Ace Attorney, my favorite freaking game ever this year. I watch it in the back. I like watching it in the background when I'm watching playthroughs. It's so much. I totally get it. If I wasn't freaking voicing over everyone, I'd be watching it in the background. Which means the killer would have to escape somehow after barring the door. So, if the door was blocked from the inside, there was no way in or out until we broke through the window. There was zero escape, right?
In other words,
In other words, this is a classic locked room fuck. Fuck, oh my god. This is a classic locked room murder. I guess you might see this kind of thing in a lot of mystery movies or books or whatever. Did it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this?
hey,
Are you curious to hear more about the locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. Hey, what's up? Could the signal that we can't hear? Okay. Yeah, I got that. La 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 la. Can y'all hear me now? What's up, yo? La 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 la. Good. It is not capturing my game at all, is it? Is it capturing my game audio? Okay. Oh, hooray! Oh yeah. My voice isn't echoing, is it? Because it's echoing in my inners, but that just might be me. Yeah. Okay. Da 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 da. Okay, this is a lot better. It's not echoing in my inners anymore, so. Oh shoot. Where did the game go? There we go. This simply means that the killer committed his crime, then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the door. Basic approaches include using a string or a simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So, for that, all we'd have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh?
In other words,
Basically, the killer used a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
however,
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and that door doesn't have a gap that would allow it. Thank you! My dream is becoming a voice actor. Yeah, I think we could probably cross that one off the list.
It's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden, and when the door is opened, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible, maybe.
it's true.
And the fourth final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room.
In other words,
By that I mean, there's actually an alternative escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. So, when it comes to the locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So, there are 4 possibilities. Then, Kyoko, which one of these 4 choices seems to be the most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Anything that should be our primary... Answering that should be our primary focus during the trial. Primarily. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. I'm gonna grab myself a glass of water. Y'all, while I'm getting water, y'all can subscribe. I'm back. Yeah. Right. Oh god. What happened when I was gone? Okay, so I decided I didn't want water. I actually grabbed some Coke. Y'all, if you guys see an ant crawling on this, let me know. Let me know. I will stop the stream immediately and beat up any ants that try and drink my Coke. I need to close my door. Okay, there we go. Woohoo! Alright. Let's talk with Aoi.
What the heck? We already know who did it.
I won't forgive
Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto?
Well, I, don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more.
Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all 3 of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room.
What? Pancakes to confuse you? No, yeah, I walked in and I walked into my room, I just saw a bunch of pancakes. I was like, hello?
After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually, she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet in the rec room by noon.
By noon? Monokuma File said she died around then.
I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. But she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I stopped her, by force even, This never would have happened.
Hina, it's impossible not to have regrets. I know. Ooh, but the fact that she had asked those three to meet with her, and she asked them to come down to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying. It might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. Alright. I just talked in Kyoko's voice for a solid minute, so... Gotta get my inner Byakuya on. What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her here in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true? I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds. Oh my god, syllables. I ripped the note to shreds, and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Byakuya said he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. No, bro. I sound so fruity when I'm talking as, Byakuya, because I literally just, do that. That's literally how I picture him sounding. Like this. I'm like, duh, I'm so much better than everyone else. Yeah. I have money, and I'm rich. Okay. Yo, let's talk to Sakura. What do you have to say? I'm joking.
However,
Junko already died in the, yeah. Monokuma killed her. Yeah, that was before the first case. But for Sakura to have been killed. Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
it's true.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. Also, if you just got here, like and subscribe, yo. Doesn't hurt. I'm also an artist and animator. So if you're enjoying this in the background, feel free to hit that subscribe. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly. They would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. Is it Q to examine the room? J? H, F, D... Okay, nope. B? V, okay. What's up, Sakura? Got anything to say about this? Sakura drew her last breath and slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious signs of the blow to her head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she also had vomited blood. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So, what would have caused her to vomit up blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Status of body. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. Who asked you? Byakuya?
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood, absolutely has to be connected to the way she died. This looks like some kind of wrapper.
Huh?
That's...
Do you recognize it, Hina?
Well, yeah. I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So, after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I hoped it might help her calm down a little.
So, you gave that candy to Sakura.
I found a big box of them in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure no one could get their hands on them.
You really like them that much?
But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one of them for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now they've lost all their flavor.
Hina. Polka dot candy wrapper. Okay. There are shards of glass scattered around where the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red and these are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? So, this must have originally been a bottle. Okay. Huh? There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. Okay. Is there like a chessboard in here? No? There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. Oh, that's where it came from. And inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is, how'd they get those figures inside of those bottles? Those.
So,
It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle. Uh-huh. You're gonna go... But okay, I'll see you later. Huh? You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside? You've never seen that. Oh, yeah. Maybe I have.
in other words,
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. Monokuma bottle has been added to the Truth's bullets. Oh yeah. I feel like I'm starting to make sense of this little by little. The Monokuma bottle's sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with the Monokuma bottle, right? Bro. No shit, Sherlock. The shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say the Monokuma bottle was the weapon.
hey,
Whoops, I did not mean to click on that.
certainly.
Hey! Nice to see y'all stopping in. Oh, okay, Clock. It's around 1 o'clock right now. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura died around 12 at noon. So, roughly an hour ago. Was that when Kyoko and I were moving alter ego? Okay. Hold on. This door is the only way out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. I was about to say, are we ignoring the freaking smashed window? The only noticeable change to the door is the smashed window. Which happened, of course, when I broke it. Oh shit. I forgot we did that. When I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Protein Zyme X. there's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance of the room.
So,
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of elements.
wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can... It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me. Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab had all sorts of health stuff. She must have gotten this from the Chem Lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange. Huh? What is?
Hey,
You see what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get inside.
correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it. Why does that matter, dumbass?
So,
Maybe it's because someone freaking set it on top of there. I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. An important clue? I'm not sure I see how... Empty protein drink. Oh, there's blood over here. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Yes! Everyone! We are gonna find out who killed Sakura. Sakura got slimed in the Bronx, but we're gonna avenge her. Also, like and subscribe, y'all. Check out my channel. I'm an artist if you haven't already. Magazine shelf bloodstain. Okay, Oh, this is oh my god. Oh, that looks really freaky. Huh? The locker is open. And on the inside. Hey, it's great you stopped in. It's a handprint? I think there's more than one handprint.
why?
What's a handprint doing here? Okay, so little development just happened. I'm actually gonna have to cut this stream short. Like I can go on for about 10 or 20 more minutes. Unplanned. At least it wasn't class this time. It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker, and it left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh, too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the extra locker, and they left behind something a little extra. Normal locker, not extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locker room was open, don't you think? Sorry. The group chat, they were all sending reaction pics. I wanted a reaction pic.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Huh? Why not?
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the door, we were locked inside the room, right? Oh, that shit did happen. Oh yeah, and the locker was already opened at that point.
indeed.
Guys, don't mind the notifications. So, there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then, what does this handprint mean? Who do I think the killer is so far? Who do I think the killer is so far? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have Hagakure, Hina, Toko, Byakuya, Kyoko, and me. I don't think it was any of us that killed Sakura, honestly. That's my theory, because like the whole mastermind thing has also been going on. I think they're gonna start like introducing like other characters, because we know someone is literally roaming around the school, so I think that's my theory. Okay, did we see everything in here? Yeah, I think we did. Oh, shoot, whoops. Or not. Okay, I looked at the shards. What am I missing? Oh, the magazine shelf itself. Whoops. The same shelf full of magazines. There's all different kinds of magazines here. Okay, I guess we already looked at that. Okay, I'm really struggling to find what I need to... Chair? I could have sworn I already looked at the blood stain. In the glass. Oh, chair maybe? The chair was shoved up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the lock room from inside, not the outside.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so. For the most part.
So then.
Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
Listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She's decided. She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right. I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Are they in this room? No. 2 other people. I'm scared they're gonna be right outside the door. Those 2 other people probably went back to their rooms. Okay. Today's game of trying to remember who's still alive. Okay, Toko. I pressed the doorbell. After a few seconds... Not this again. Huh?
Who's there?
Oh, whoops. The most negative aura I've ever... Dude, that's awesome. Negative aura. Makoto grows a spine challenge. The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Sorry, I thought I saw a wasp voice.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall. Slithered.
What do you want?
What do you want? You said you wanted to talk to me about something. I wanted to talk to you about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you.
Well...
I don't know what you're talking about. Yaki already told me she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? Huh, I just said two, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it? I admit, I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I could bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go to see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated to her room. And funnily enough, that is where we're gonna have to end off today's stream. No, last stream got like cut off too because of like unforeseen circumstances. So I still owe y'all a Danganronpa, full Danganronpa stream. How long even was that? 30 minutes? Yeah, last stream was also 30 minutes. But hey, we investigated the entire rec room. Boom. Also, y'all, if you haven't subscribed, like and subscribe, you know, I don't bite. Make cool art content too. Like, oh shoot, I'm trying to find like a picture for proof. Trust me. That is something TS I do. Alright, well, I'll see y'all later. Actually, I probably won't be home until very late tonight, so you guys can catch me tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna be streaming Danganronpa. I'm really excited to finish this game, and I actually purchased the second game. So once we're done with Danganronpa 1, we'll play Danganronpa 2. I don't think I'm gonna play Danganronpa 3 though. Number 1, because it's $60, and number 2, I've heard it's like the worst one. If someone buys it for me, I'll play it, but it's like $60, so I don't think it's worth it. After Danganronpa, I think I'm kind of interested in playing the Ace Attorney Professor Layton crossover. So I think I will make an investment in that, but yeah, that's my plans for the upcoming